Sophia Bush was spotted for the first time following the One Tree Hill star's divorce from her husband, following the revelation of a new romance with Ashlyn Harris. For the first time since her new romance with women's soccer player Ashlyn Harris was made public, Sophia Bush was spotted on Wednesday night enjoying a night at the theater in Santa Monica. The One Tree Hill actress, 41, seemed happy as she went out with friends 2 months after divorcing her second husband Grant Hughes after just 13 months of marriage. Her new connection with the goalkeeper, 37, was revealed earlier this week. While Sophia spoke with her friends, she was dressed stylishly in a black blazer and shirt and leather flares. She had her hair styled in gentle waves and her eyes made with smoky makeup. Harris recently filed for divorce from her spouse, fellow soccer player Ollie Krieger, on September 19, following nearly 4 years of marriage and 13 years of courtship. The USWNT goalkeeper and the 39-year-old center-back for NY Gotham FC are co-parents of 2 young children they adopted in 2021 and 2022, boy Ocean Maeve Krieger Harris, who is 15 months old, and daughter Sloane Phillips Krieger Harris, who is 2 years old. Insiders told TMZ on Tuesday that Bush and Harris are officially a thing at this point. The two had been friends for a while, and on June 19, when they both appeared at the same feminist panel at the Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity in France, they definitely felt comfortable with one another. While they talked about the impact that deep, creative partnerships can make to challenge societal systems and narratives, Sophia was seen flirting and giggling with Harris on stage. On stage, Sophia also professed her love for Ashlyn. This event was documented in an Instagram post sponsored by Johnny Walker. Regarding the time of their affair, an insider was quick to tell people on Tuesday that there is no salacious story. An insider of the new couple informed the magazine that Sophia and Ashlyn went out on their first dinner date a few weeks ago, having been friends for years and frequenting the same social circles. Although it's fresh to the public, Ashlyn and Ollie have been living apart since the summer, and their divorce started months ago, the person continued. Given how recent this is, they are both starting fresh chapters. DailyMail.com has requested comments from both of their representatives. Tuesday also revealed that, just over a week prior to the dating rumors circulating, Bush was spotted with Harris. Bush was spotted hanging out with Harris and several friends on Friday, October 6 in Seattle, Washington, while they watched Megan Rapinoe play her final home game of the regular season. The images and video went viral on Tuesday. In the footage, Bush and Harris can be seen entering Lumen Field together after the game and having a joyous conversation with Rapinoe. Kari Fleischauer, an executive at Angel City Football Club, posted Polaroid pictures of the couple where they posed for a group photo with their heads placed close together. The Gossip Time revealed that Bush and Harris had a cozy double date in New York City with What Not to Wear star Stacey London and her girlfriend Kat Yesbach a few weeks prior to traveling to Seattle together. According to an informant, Bush and Harris have already gained the moniker Bushlin within their circle of friends. On Friday, September 29, the soccer player snuck into the Beacon Theater to see comedian Chelsea Handler perform. They remembered Ashlyn sneaking into the theater with a mask on to join Stacey, Kat, and Sophia. Page Six's source claimed that although it was a double date, Bush and Ashlyn didn't exhibit overt PDA, but rather it was evident that Ashlyn and Sophia were cozy together. Bush's shocking breakup with husband Grant Hughes 2 months ago led to her unexpected return to romance with Harris. On August 4, Bush filed for divorce, but he stated that they intended to continue to run the nonprofit Bush Hughes Foundation for Progress jointly. People was informed at the time by a person close to the couple that Sophia and Grant had been friends for 10 years and had become closer during COVID because they both loved doing community work. In official terms, it was the California native's second marriage. She had divorced her co-star Chad Michael Murray from One Tree Hill in 2006 after barely 5 months of marriage. After exchanging vows in Santa Monica, the couple celebrated with friends and family at Hotel Casa del Mar. Sadly, it was short-lived, as the newlyweds called it quits not long after. Bush tried unsuccessfully to have the marriage dissolved on the basis of fraud, and the divorce was finally granted in 2006. This is a challenging and regrettable circumstance, Sophia remarked. At the time of the finalization, I am happy that this is being resolved sooner rather than later, in a statement provided to People. On Watch What Happens Live, she recalled their romance from 2014, saying, "We were 2 stupid kids who had no business being in a relationship in the first place. More power to you, co-stars who have all worked it out." After that, she spent a year dating John Foster, who was also her co-star on Stay Alive. Sophia didn't just have a short affair with One Tree Hill star Chad. In 2008, she also had a brief relationship with James Lafferty. Sophia and Austin Nichols, a fellow One Tree Hill co-star, had an intermittent 8-year romance. They formally announced their separation after 2 years. She dated Google program manager Dan Fredenberg for the whole of 2013. They parted up 10 months after they started dating in January. Sadly, Fredenberg lost his life in an avalanche on Mount Everest in 2015. The powerful earthquake that struck Nepal set off the natural calamity. Her Chicago PD co-star Jessie Lee Soffer was her last romantic interest before her marriage to Hughes in 2014. But they also parted ways a year later. Although not much is known about Harris's past relationships, she spent 13 years with her now divorced wife, 39-year-old Ollie Krieger. They married the fellow soccer star in 2019 after meeting in 2010 at a USWNT training camp. Megan Rapinoe, a fellow soccer player, was Harris's maid of honor. The two tiny children that the former goalie and the NY Gotham FC center-back co-parent are son Ocean Maeve Krieger Harris, who is 15 months old, and daughter Sloane Phillips Krieger Harris, who is 2 years old. They were adopted in 2021 and 2022. On September 19, Harris filed for divorce from Krieger, claiming that their relationship was irretrievably broken. In 2020, Harris and Krieger acknowledged that it was not always easy to be in a relationship and be teammates in an interview with Allure. The team comes first, according to Harris. On the road, we don't really stay in the same room. Since sleep is so important to our healing, if we are in the same room, we are sleeping on different beds. That seems to be the most difficult element. We don't spend a lot of quality time together. Despite the fact that we see each other frequently, we still need to make time. It's difficult. Although Krieger has not yet publicly commented on her ex-wife's new relationship with Bush, she did post a relevant quote on Instagram after learning of the news. "Sis, get a good night's sleep. Huge changes are taking place. The world is evolving." It said, "Doors are opening." She also uploaded a video of herself celebrating winning a match of soccer. "I want to express my gratitude for an amazing night of celebration with my two adorable children, family, closest friends, teammates, supporters, and the amazing at Gotham staff. I shall always remember you. I'm grateful that you have made me feel so loved, respected, and treasured." Both Bush and Harris achieved success in their fields. In 2003, the actress joined the cast of One Tree Hill, and in 2004 Soccer America called the athlete the nation's #1 recruit. In Cocoa Beach, Florida, Tammy and Mike Harris gave birth to Ashlyn. Chris is the older brother of the 5'9" athlete. Up to the age of 14, the athlete played club soccer with the boys' teams. With the U-17 Indian Oceanic Force, she won the state championship in 2003. Harris went to Satellite Beach High School, where she was a member of the winning teams in 2002 and 2003 during her junior and sophomore years. Harris became the first woman to be selected to 4 Parade All-American soccer teams in a row. Harris played in the National Women's Soccer League with the Orlando Pride from 2016 to 2021. In 2016, the star was voted NWSL Goalkeeper of the Year. He also became the first player in the NWSL to reach 500 saves. After 12 professional seasons, the former goalkeeper for the United States women's national team retired at the end of 2022. She won 2 World Cups and made 25 appearances for the USWNT. Harris, who also has her own t-shirt brand, said that she likes fashion in part because it's a great conversation starter. As Umbro's first female brand ambassador, she inked a multi-year endorsement deal with the company in 2017. Nike was her previous sponsor. Alongside Griffin Dunn, Ryan Eggold, Jamie Chung, and Dasha Polanco, Sophia will next produce and star as worried wife and mother Allison in Brian Greenberg's opioid thriller Junction, which opens in select U.S. cinemas on January 26. Next Sunday at the Pan American Games in the Estadio Elias Figueroa Brander in Chile, the U.S. women's national soccer team will play Venezuela.